Earl Sweatshirt is a beloved artist in the underground who always manages to either scare or inspire his fans with his lyrics and his unique delivery. Having been a crucial role in the rise of Odd Future, Earl's contribution to the legacy of the 2010s decade of rap music is powerful. However, before his collaborations with The Alchemist and other poets of his genre was a young and inspired Earl with a dream. Phoebe Neruda Cougar-Style was born 24th of February 1944, but for the sake of my horrible pronunciation, I'm going to call him by his stage name Earl. Earl's introduction to the world was a confronting one that majorly impacted him, as at age 6 Earl's parents were divorced, leaving his mother to raise Earl by herself. However, his father was presented as a person that was absent in Earl's life due to them being separated by countries. Earl first discovered his love for rap music in the 7th grade. In 2007, he made music under the name Sly Tendencies, where he posted tracks from his mixtape Kitchen Cutlery to MySpace. He and his two friends also planned to make a rap trio by the name of The Backpackers. They intended to release a project titled The World's Playground, but they disbanded in 2009. However, in the same year, another aspiring artist stumbled upon Earl's MySpace. This was no other than Tyler, the Creator, who identified himself as a fan of his work. Earl decided to change his stage name to his current name, Earl Sweatshirt, and joined Tyler's historical rap group Odd Future. His debut mixtape gained recognition and praise for his 2010 debut album, Earl. By the way, he was 16 when he released this for free digital download on the Odd Future website. However, despite the positive feedback, his mother didn't approve of his new lifestyle he had been introduced into. So Earl, at the spark of his popularity and rap career, would be escorted to a Samoan boarding school. He attended Coral Reef Academy at a therapeutic retreat school, so Earl used this time to do some reading, and during this time he read Manning Marvel's biography on Malcolm X and Richard Farina's counterculture fiction. In this time, he also wrote most of his lines on the Odd Future classic cipher Oldie. During this time, a Free Earl chant was in circulation as if he was in jail.
And free Earl, motherfucker.
On February 8th, 2012, rumors spread around the internet that Earl had returned to the United States when a video of him surfaced on YouTube with a preview of a new song. However, he would only release the full video at 50,000 followers on Twitter. Eventually, on March 20, an official video on the Odd Future YouTube page was released as the oldie music video. After his return to the limelight, he featured on tracks from Frank Ocean, Domo Genesis, Flying Lotus, Casey Veggies, and Mellow Hype. After his contribution to songs with his Odd Future members, Earl released his first official solo single since returning from Samoa by the name of Chum. Then on December 4th, 2013, he announced his debut studio album would be called Doris, along with the release of the Chum music video. The album peaked within the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100. The feature list consisted of artists Tyler, the Creator, Frank Ocean, Vince Staples, Mac Miller, to name a few. His gritty underground production and obscure lyrics and rhyme schemes allowed for Earl to stand out among the upcoming artists of the time. 2015, two major events happened in Earl's career, the first of which being the release of his second studio album, but more importantly his disbandment from Odd Future, which he addressed on Twitter by saying, "No sympathy for the male virgins who are in their feelings about Tyler pointing out and solidifying the obvious." In 2018, Earl stated that Some Rap Songs would be his last album with Columbia Records. This album was themed around his father's death, and it received widespread critical acclaim from fans, and Earl expressed his excitement to be free because he could now make riskier music. The first example of his riskier music is his album Feet of Clay, where he experiments with heavily chopped production and abstract beat selection seen on singles like East with just a looped horn sound. Next came Sick, which was released January 14th, 2022. This album consists of more jazz-type beats and samples, but also consists of his classic track 2010. Finally, his most recent album with Voy Dyer, which was a collab album with The Alchemist, so you know that the production would be heavenly. But this was their first project together since The Alchemist's album Bread. And of course, this album was filled with memorable tracks. I find Earl's story inspiring, as throughout the trials and tribulations that occurred early into his career and the absence of his father, he still managed to prevail and follow his passion, even though his mother thought he needed therapeutic assistance from a Samoan boarding school. Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year.